Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintetsu Plays. So, in this video, I basically just went on another nostalgia trip. You all remember my first nostalgia trip. I was talking about, what was the episode? What was the shows I talked about? I was talking about Adventure Time, Regular Show, The Amazing World, Gumball. I think there was a couple others, but I don't remember. This made me. I was talk. I this nostalgia trip was because of a game that me and my siblings used to play called Lights Camera Pants. So some of you might know what this game was. This was a game for SpongeBob. So this I think we had this for the original Xbox. I don't remember. It's been a while. This a while ago. I was in elementary school when we had this. This is a really old game. So what Lights Camera Pants is basically you pick a character from SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, Plankton, and Mr. Krabs. I'm trying to remember all the details I can, but I'm kind of rusty. But you choose from those characters and you play through certain scenes for you play through certain games like mini games for a movie. Like they're playing for mini games for scenes in movies in a movie or something. And that's why it's called Lights Camera Pants because it's basically at the end it's basically your character is gonna be ending up as the villain for the movie where Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy is the main heroes. That game was so much fun, I cannot tell you. I spent more time. Actually, I think that until until the console that we used for until we had to get rid of that thing or until the wires stopped working, I think the time that I spent on that game almost rivaled the original Battlefront 2, and I spent a lot of time on that game. And I enjoyed that game like crazy. I loved that game. The mini games is what made me come back to it so many times. I don't know why, but something about it just made me come back for some reason. Like there was one mini game where you were needing to focus on teamwork. I think they were all focusing on teamwork. There was some. One of them was you were into Krusty Krab, where you had to focus on teamwork. One had to be in the kitchen, and the other had to take the order. Another had to place the order. Yeah, I think so. One had to take the order, one had to deliver the order to the kitchen, the other had to cook the order. And they had to take the order, then the other had to take the order to the customer. Or was it? I don't remember. I really don't remember that one. I can't remember that one that well. But that one had to do with a lot of teamwork. But the next one was, I think that had to do with boating school. That one had to do with a boating school mini game where you were basically just driving around on Mrs. Puff's boating school. And I think that was my favorite one of all the mini games. That I man, I cannot tell you how many times I crashed in the game. That was too much fun. But then there was the Squilliams concert where you all had to uh, play some notes. You had to play a bunch of notes on key. I actually really liked that one. That was pretty fun. That game was so cool. As soon as I started thinking about that game, ever since I've been thinking about that game, it because I didn't just start thinking about this out of nowhere. I've been thinking about this game for quite a while. Ever since I started thinking about this game, I've been wanting to emulate this thing and try playing it again because, like I said, I played this when I was like in elementary school, and I kind of want to play it again to relive some of those memories because that was a fun game. That was a very fun game. I miss it. It's kind of sad that I can. It's kind of sad that we wouldn't. I won't be able to see anything like it ever again, unless we see some kind of a remake of the game, which we most likely will never see. But guy can dream. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about this. This was actually pretty. This was actually a pretty funny thing to talk about. Like I said, well, actually, before I do end this, I wanted this might actually become a regular thing for my channel. If every once in a while I might, as I'm doing content dumps for my mods that I make, I might do random videos. I'll do random videos and these whenever I do get nostalgic for things, I'll just talk about them on here. Like this and my last nostalgic video. Oh man, that game was just so much fun. I just couldn't not talk about it. I miss that game. I am going to find that. I'm going to emulate that and I'm going to play it. I miss that game so much, but that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. I'll see y'all later. Catch you later.